Everyone says you should invest in yourself, but where do you start and what are some of the highest leverage AI skills that you can learn to make the most amount of money in the least amount of time? Well, over the last 15 years, since I was a med student, I've learned loads of high income skills that have helped me build successful AI businesses and make millions of dollars for myself and others, so I've got a pretty good understanding of what the most impactful skills are. And in this video, I want to break down 10 high income AI skills with examples of the money that you can make from them. So if you're new to the channel, do hit that subscribe button and let's look at the first skill to master before AI masters you. So skill number one is generative AI in general. It's an absolutely transformative technology that's quickly becoming a requirement across many different roles. A growing number of businesses already rely on AI tools to increase their productivity, and more businesses are interested in finding ways to integrate AI into their workstream, business models, products, and services. If you upskill yourself in Gen AI and the technology behind it, it's going to put you in a really good place to leverage some of the other AI skills on today's list. Understanding generative AI and how it works is a high value skill in itself, and it's critical for career advancement and for things like financial stability as jobs change in the future and AI skills are implemented into more traditional job roles. In fact, if you're interested in understanding prompt engineering and how AI works, there's some jobs with huge base salaries based on Glassdoor data in the United States from this year. Prompt engineering and generalist AI roles can start at upwards of $100,000 a year, with some job listings over $300,000. The next high income skill on our list is using AI to master languages. If you're a polyglot and can speak multiple languages, you'll massively open up your career prospects and where you can actually work from. Being able to speak different languages can fit into a number of different job roles, from anything like sales, where you can expand your quota by working in different territories, to actually language related jobs like translation or working in offices outside of where you would normally live. While traditional language learning can take many years to master, utilizing AI tools like AI roleplay and AI quiz generation to learn vocab can save you a ton of time here if you know where to look and how to use AI effectively. You can get started by using ChatGPT and some of the prompts that I've put in other videos on language learning, and then you can also look at specific language learning apps that will help you master languages using interactive roleplay and get you ahead of everybody else this year. Data from Glassdoor shows that people who can speak multiple languages not only have a higher chance of landing a job, but also have a higher base salary in general than their peers. Next up, we've got AI data analysis. Data science is crucial for analyzing large data sets to uncover insights and predict market trends, making it an essential skill for informed decision making in business today. People within data analysis are paid upwards of $70,000 base per year, and if you know how to utilize AI to interrogate data sets, create new data sets of data from things like conversational data, then you're going to be ahead of the curve, and it also allows you to analyze data within your industry, present that to your bosses, and get ahead in your career. It's going to be increasingly important as AI is integrated into everything from Excel to financial modeling tools, and if you can master it now, you'll be well ahead of the curve. Now, sales is one of the best high income skills that school doesn't teach you. Sales professionals often work on a base salary and then have a sales commission of typically somewhere in the region of 15 to 30% depending on where you're working and how you can negotiate. For example, at some of my tech companies, our sales professionals are on commissions of upwards of 20% based on the deals that they close against our own revenue targets. Now, this ends up with some of your sales team earning way more than the CEO in some cases if they're really good. And sales in general is something that will get you ahead in life, allowing you to negotiate with people in your personal life, allowing you to close deals and just get better deals on anything that you're buying. AI sales is another layer to this. In traditional sales, you're often limited by the number of hours in a day to connect with potential customers and do things like outreach, which can take a huge amount of your time. With AI, you can automate the roles of things like emails or LinkedIn connections and personalization to potential prospects, making deals more likely to close and getting more leads into your pipeline. Sales professionals can then also utilize AI to do things like data input into CRMs like HubSpot, saving them lots and lots of time and allowing them to focus down on actually closing deals and making that commission. This next skill is going to be huge and lead to massive incomes for people who aren't natural coders. No longer do you need to study computer science or teach yourself how to code because you've got AI there to help you along the way. Tools like ChatGPT and Claude are particularly good at this, where you can paste in a piece of code and then ask the AI to help you solve for any errors or problems, teaching you as you go along. You can also start right at the beginning and try and build a no-code app using some of these AI tools. For example, you could take a screenshot of a basic sketch of a UX outline for the website you're building and ask ChatGPT or Claude or any AI tool to then work backwards and map out how you're going to build that and the tools that you might need to use. I've done this loads and it helps me me and some of my engineering team to debug code in tools like GitLab and GitHub, saving developers lots and lots of time and saving your company money. It's a great skill to learn, as the AI can actually help you learn as you go along, and coding jobs at the fastest growing Silicon Valley startups can hit upwards of $200,000 base pretty early on, even for relatively new hires. Now, this next high income skill might seem a little bit strange, but it's combining soft skills and emotional intelligence with AI to actually learn them. Now, the statistical data from places like LinkedIn's workplace report that shows that people who have really good soft skills and particularly high emotional intelligence do better in work and end up being promoted faster and getting salary progressions more effectively than people who don't. The problem here is it's quite difficult to level up your soft skills unless you're really focusing on it with a coach. And this is where AI can come in. You can actually use AI coaching to improve your soft skills by going through role plays, feeling what it's like for the other person, and getting one-to-one coaching with an AI bot around real-world difficult conversations and encounters that you run into in real life. So for example, if you've got a difficult HR problem at the moment, you could put that into ChatGPT and get a solution very quickly that you could implement. If you optimize this and improve your soft skills, it's something that can help both your work and your personal life right now. Our next high income skill to learn is one that I started off learning when I was a medical student, and it's web development, but specifically web development with AI. My very first business designed websites for people that also taught me how to do things like search engine optimization and landing pages to help businesses thrive. The problem here is it can take a long time to build out a really good website and to liaise with a client. This is where AI can come in. There are a bunch of amazing web development tools which can actually allow you to create a website in a single click based on just a prompt. This gets you from nothing to something really quickly, and then you can build on it. Other existing web platforms like Webflow, for example, are also integrating AI in how they allow you to connect up different pages and logic and build out really powerful websites very, very quickly. This is a great skill to learn, as no matter what you're doing, whether it's in your career and building your own personal landing page, or whether you're an entrepreneur or solopreneur and want to build out your own website to sell to other people, it will save you a ton of time and it can get you a revenue stream really quickly, with a lot of agencies charging upwards of $5,000 per website created. Now, this next skill is really fun, and if you're a nerdy computer game fan like me, you'll absolutely love using AI to play around with video game development. Tools like Unreal and Unity, which traditionally were quite limited to games developer use and needed a lot of coding to understand, have now got AI plugged into them, so you can create everything from the actual animations of a character to the visuals of a character themselves using a 3D modeling tool with just a prompt, and then you can even use AI to create realistic dialogue that connects to a large language model. This is really fun, as not only can the AI be used for the game development itself, it can also be used for things like scripting, planning out the game, setting up some of the controls, and pretty much anything that you can creatively think of. Now, while this is a little bit of a threat to the games development industry, it's also something that's not going away. And if you master this, you can get ahead in your games development and land a big dream job at somewhere like Nintendo, Sony, or any AAA studio, or build your own indie game that you can sell online. Now, this next one is a really great one, and it's something that can earn you money right now. It's AI video editing. And there are two ways to look at this. You could either focus on short form content and use AI tools like Opus Clip or Captions to take long form podcasts or longer YouTube videos and then break that up for your clients and add in captions in the click of a button. Or you could use tools like CapCut or Premiere Pro that have AI built into them that will allow you to edit the transcript and optimize everything from the background to creating complex transitions and even translating and lip syncing and dubbing your video into different languages. Not everyone can use these tools, and while it took an experienced video editor many weeks to create an impactful video and translating it, AI can now do that in the click of a button. You can list your services on something like Upwork, or you can get an in-house AI video editing role at a large company, with some of these jobs charging upwards of $1,000 per video edited. Now, our last high income skill on the list is AI social media management. This includes things like content creation, where you could use Canva's AI tools to create static content for platforms like LinkedIn or Instagram, and you can also incorporate some of your newly developed AI video editing skills to go viral too. Social media management isn't just about the content creation side though, and AI is now coming into its own, allowing you to automatically engage with accounts or write your captions or even write some of your posts. It also extends to things like research. We use tools like vidIQ and TubeBuddy with some of their AI coaches and AI research elements that allow us to create really impactful and interesting videos that our audiences want to watch. It's a skill set that combines both creativity and analytical thinking, and according to Glassdoor, salaries start at around $50,000 for an entry-level position and could go upwards of $200,000 $500,000 for a brand manager at a big company. So there you have it. That was 10 high income skills to learn this year. I've got some other great videos looking at how you can master AI before it masters you that I'll pop up over here. Thanks so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll catch you again in the next one. See ya.